Hello everyone and welcome to our March Eagle Excellence Award Show. My name is Pete Biskins. I'm the assistant principal here, and it is always my honor to present to you these students who have made such a tremendous mark at Apple Valley High School. Before we begin, we always like to start with a few thank yous. First off, to our staff. It has certainly been a year like no other in history of education. And our students and staff have continued to form these great relationships, as we know that is the key to a great education. And so thank you to our staff. You're going to get to hear from some of them today and the students that they have selected. And we're so grateful for the work that they're doing. Second, a big thank you to Ms. Zeidel Voss. She has been the head of our Eagle Excellence group since its very inception, and we are grateful to the work that she continues to do on behalf of our students. Finally, the Apple Valley American Legion has been the sponsor of this program from the very beginning, and we are grateful for that partnership. Even during these challenging times, the Legion has been so important to our school. So thank you to all the members of the Legion post-1776. What is Eagle Excellence? Well, Eagle Excellence is not a Student of the Month club. It is an opportunity for our staff to select one student who exemplifies what we hope to see across the building. There are so many great students here at Apple Valley, and so to be selected for this award based on these 6 criteria measures is certainly an honor. So let's meet our March Eagle Excellence students. First, Roby Coyne, selected by Mr. Luke Ostrander. And here's what Mr. Ostrander said. Roby makes a point of greeting me at the start of every class and always ends by saying goodbye. During his classmates' speeches, he is an excellent listener and provides good nonverbal feedback, even over Zoom. In his own speeches, he sets the bar high for everyone else with his quality of content and delivery. His peers voted him Speaker of the Day for every speech. Roby's final speech was about how the police need more training in dealing with people who have autism. I was speechless with how in-depth the argument went and why this is truly an issue that needs to be addressed. Roby is the example of excellence in speech class. Congratulations. Mr. Dan Seppala selected Taylor Garrison, and here's what he told us about Taylor. It's an honor to choose her for my Eagle Excellence this year. She is a tremendously positive influence on everyone around her, whether it's in class, in the halls, or in the activities she is involved in. I am continuously impressed by her work ethic and determination and her enthusiasm. Taylor has demonstrated excellence in both the classroom and the school beyond. And she is very deserving of this recognition. Congratulations, Taylor. Mr. Dalen Wasman selected Lily Ofsted, and here's what he told us. Lily has simply been a joy and a breath of fresh air during this pandemic. She shows up early on Zoom with a smile. Yes, her camera is on, and she is such an asset to our discussions. Lily is willing to share her thoughts and ideas while allowing others to do the same. Lily is well-adjusted, self-assured young lady that was a pleasure to have in my classroom. Thank you, Lily. Next, Mr. Travis Lawrence selected Aaron Steves. And here's what he told us. Aaron is the perfect example of what excellence at Apple Valley High School is. Aaron comes to class with enthusiasm and curiosity for learning. This year hasn't been easy on Aaron, as she has battled several medical ailments and had surgeries that have resulted in hospitalization. However, this hasn't slowed Aaron down. Several times during distance learning, Aaron would Zoom into our physics class from the hospital and actively participate in class. Further, this year my students have had several opportunities to create physics videos demonstrating what they know about topics. One evening while I was grading these projects, I got a notification that Aaron had uploaded a video. In this video, Aaron, in a hospital bed, performed a brilliant and comedic explanation on how Lewis Latimer and Nikola Tesla made huge contributions to the invention of a light bulb. At the end of the video, I had tears in my eyes. Aaron is so intelligent, kind, funny, and enthusiastic. She makes the world a kinder, more awesome place for all of us. Thank you, Erin, for being so amazing and for allowing us to share your story. And congratulations. Nikoi was selected by Mr. Nick Erickson, and here's what he told us. Nikoi has been an exceptional student throughout this crazy year. She has been an active member in the classroom, always willing to participate, attending Zoom classes during distance learning with her camera on, and even laughing at most of my jokes. She has maintained her high level of academic success while participating in both fall and winter sports. She has made my class better, and it's been an honor to have her as a student. Congratulations. Next, Jordy Fortunet is selected by Miss Kimberly Lawn, and here's what she told us about Jordy. Despite the challenges of this year, Jordy has worked hard and persevered. He has demonstrated self-discipline and integrity to complete all of his assigned work while ensuring he has taken his time to do his best. An avid football fan, Jordy balanced his workload with the NFL season this past year, even drawing his attention away from a few playoff games so he could focus on his academics. Jordy is self-directed, proactive, and has been successful independently, an indication of what he will create for himself in the future. Congratulations to Jordy, a rising star at Apple Valley High School. Tammy Taylor selected Jade Shellas, and here's what she told us about Jade. I've had the joy of knowing Jade for the past 2 years, and she is a ray of sunshine in my classroom. She provides a positive light towards others and her learning every day. She is engaged and eager to learn new things. Change can sometimes be difficult for Jade. However, even during this ever-changing year, Jade has been able to navigate these changes with flexibility and grace. She constantly shows genuine interest in others and takes time to remember important facts about them, which helps others feel valued and appreciated. You can't help but be happy when you are around Jade. Congratulations, Jade. Dylan Amarbandu was selected by Mr. Sullivan, and here's what he told us about Dylan. Dylan is the gold standard for digital learning. Dylan attended and participated in all of our Zoom sessions. His personality blossomed as the trimester continued. His ability to hold conversations easily with a fun sense of humor is what impresses me most about Dylan. He had to adapt frequently this trimester by Zooming while in the car driving back from Washington, D.C., while in a hotel in Florida. Through it all, his drive to academic success has been maintained, and that's why he's my Eagle Excellence winner. Congratulations, Dylan. Next up, Tony Tran, who was selected by Miss Miranda Godfrey. Tony is one of the hardest working students I know. He shows his responsibility every single day. He never has an off day. This young man is the first to turn in every assignment, the most eager participant in activities, and has the best attitude I've seen. I know that he will bring his great attitude and can-do spirit into my room each and every day. I sincerely appreciate the opportunity to have spent the last 4 years with Tony. Congratulations, Tony. Lauren Foss was selected by Mr. Don Erdahl, and here's what he told us about Lauren. Lauren had 3 business classes this year and has passed all 3 with an A at over 100%. She is typically the first student to complete and submit all assignments. She shows great listening skills, and her diligence to her work completion is prompt and correct. From what I've seen through hybrid and distance learning, these skills will surely make Lauren very successful in life, and it has been my absolute joy having her as a student. Congratulations, Lauren. Kenny Wynn, selected by Miss Ellen Perkins. And here's what Miss Perkins told us. This year, I'm honored to select Kenny Wynn as my Eagle Excellence winner. In working with Kenny through the last 4 years, I have appreciated him for his honesty and for the humor that he brings to life situations. If any of you know Kenny, You know that he has a contagious personality that serves to not only make people laugh, but make people feel included and valued. I also admire the leadership that he has demonstrated here at Apple Valley. In particular, Kenny has served as a peer mentor, a volunteer math tutor, and as a leader in his advisory. As a role model, Kenny encourages, includes, and volunteers his time and talents for others. And perhaps most importantly, you can always count on Kenny to do so. Congratulations, young man. Soledad Dominguez Cortez was selected by Miss Tezra Ostis, and here's what she told us. I have known Soledad for the past 3 years and have the honor of having her in class again this year. She is a kind and helpful student, often going above and beyond to help others in class. She also deeply cares about her education and learning, not only striving for good grades, but to make sure she truly gains the skills and knowledge along the way. She is a joy to have in class and truly represents Eagle excellence. Miss Hadafo selected Isa Solo Cruz, and here's what she told us. Isa is a remarkable student who from the get-go asks questions if she has them, even though this is something difficult for her to do at times. It's not only her desire to do as best she can that is admirable, but that she also understands that best is going to vary given different circumstances. Isa is not afraid to admit something is hard for her, and I believe that her compassion and her self-awareness will allow her to continue to strive to be the best she can be. Congratulations. And finally, Miss Ruby Lenzen was selected by Mr. Corey Dazens. Ruby has been one of the most outstanding senior leaders our band has ever seen. She has been a vital part in trying to create community within a band program during a global pandemic. Her positive attitude, her pleasant disposition, and her strong work ethic is refreshing. Congratulations, Ruby. And congratulations to all of our March Eagle Excellence Award winners. It's truly a remarkable group. They are awesome representatives of our school, and thank you so much for all that you bring to Apple Valley. Hope you enjoyed hearing more about these students. Have yourself a great day, and go Eagles!